Ina mana, ina reo, ina wahine toa, tēnā koutou katoa. Those with strength, those with a voice, strong women, greetings to you all. Welcome everyone to this session on how women leaders change the world. My name is Jacinda Ardern. I'm the Prime Minister of New Zealand, and I am among only 5% of world leaders who are women. And yet my leadership in New Zealand is not unusual. Our Governor-General, our Chief Justice, myself, we are all women, and I am the third female Prime Minister to lead New Zealand. I have to say that in many ways that probably contributed to the fact that as a young woman, I did not question whether or not my gender would get in the way of me following my dreams and my aspirations. And that has to be one of our goals, to make sure that for young women and women around the world, their gender isn't something that comes into their mind as being a blockage or a barrier to their future aspirations or to their opportunities. However, does the fact that you don't see your gender as being a blockage mean that it isn't one? Or does our gender even subconsciously or overtly in some way affect our confidence even to achieve the goals and aspirations that we have? I think it is time that we acknowledge that around the world, whether we're a developed country or whether we're a developing one, there are issues that we will share when it comes to gender equality, pay equity, freedom from violence, access to opportunities. These are all things we continue to pursue to varying degrees, and they're all things that we must continue to work in solidarity with one another to pursue. But underneath all of those important, incredibly important goals that we have, we must also continue to think about how we look after one another as women, what we do to boost the confidence of our women, to not only carve out a path for themselves, but when opportunities do arise, to continue to take them. That, I think, is one of the underlying issues that we will continue to face as we equally progress towards those other outstanding issues. I guess my one thought that I at least try and maintain in the leadership position I have is the words of one of our youngest members of Parliament at the time in the 1970s. Her name was Marilyn Waring. I heard her once say that women fight so hard to get in the room that there will always be two kinds, those who once they get in the room pull the door behind them, and those which wedge their foot in and pull every woman they can through before the door closes. Let us all put a foot in the door as we continue to bring women into leadership and as we all collectively try and pursue the issues that will ultimately bring women into a position of having true equality. As I close today, I want to acknowledge our Minister for Women, who's there with you, Julianne Genter, who does an incredible job on behalf of Aotearoa New Zealand. But I wish you, all of you, well as you move into this session, and know that you have my solidarity. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.